In ancient times, when sailors went to the sea, deep in the ocean they saw a black and white creature. Well, they didn't know anything about it, but the fact that got them astonished was these creatures grouped together and were killing whales, apparently 2 times their own size. Hence, they named these creatures killer whales. Looking quite opposite to their names, these cute creatures are the most dangerous animal out in the ocean who does not back off from enemies 4 times larger than them. Most humans refuse to believe this. I mean, look at them. Those cute panda-like animals, how can they be so dangerous, right? Well, just stick with us and you'll be surprised. We've compiled for you a number of attacks where these killer whales showed how dangerous they actually are. But first, let me tell you some important facts about killer whales. Originally from the dolphin family and also known as orcas, these killer whales are the most distributed of all marine animals. As found everywhere and in large numbers, orcas have the opportunity to attack larger species. If you take a close look at these orcas, what do you see? Aren't they cute? Well, okay, there's one more fun fact about orcas. How do we sleep? We just lay down and sleep. It's no biggie for us, but not for them. Orcas cannot sleep so easy peasily. They need to be conscious even when they're sleeping. Their breathing is not automatic, and they need to actively decide to breathe, so they remain conscious while sleeping, or else they'd suffocate and drown. They allow half of their brain to sleep at one time and the other half later. Orcas, by the way, give a lot of importance to their family and ancestors. What they eat, where to hunt, and what kind of food to avoid are all decided by the elders in the family pods. This is why they're all seen together, rarely alone. Orcas are not just killers, and they're really smart and social as well. They can make a lot of communicative sounds and have different sounds for the pods to recognize themselves from a distance. Okay now, back to what you're here for. Moments when killer whales kill everything. Well, as much as it sounds ridiculous, they do kill everything. Usually they feed on fish and squid, but they also target seals, seabirds, sharks, whales, other dolphins, not caring about the size of prey. But let me tell you, killing is not the only thing they're masters at. Just like other dolphins, orcas love playing. Like in this clip where they're enjoying themselves with kids. Or in this one. Her name is Luna and is a part of a highly social group of killer whales, and here she tried contacting humans when she was lost.
Hello?
Well, they don't usually just remain on being adorable. They are also seen to be toying with their prey, mostly seals. Poor seals become the target whenever these killer whales go out hunting. Let's look at this clip, for instance. This video went viral on the internet when an orca was filmed toying with the seals on shore. And another thing to focus on in this clip is the way these orcas have perfected the method of beaching themselves on the shore so there's no prey out of their reach, either on the shore or in water. The seals, however, were quite unfortunate here, and this one decided to punt the seal high above in the air. Good thing humans were there to capture it. Well, these mighty creatures love making humans surprised. That's how they got their name. And this is what they're doing till today. But this isn't the best part of the video. You gotta stay tuned to see when these murderous killer whales showed no mercy on sharks and devoured the toughest whales. So stay tuned so you don't miss it. Orcas are the most intelligent marine creature alive. For example, look at this clip. This orca used bait to lure the seabird near, and as soon as it did, all a matter of a second and the bird is gone. Pretty smart, no? And killer whales have adopted the method of unison when hunting seals in Antarctica. Now, these were just small animals, right? No big deal for our tough guy. But the real deal is when these orcas spots and then plans on killing prey bigger than themselves. Like, take our mighty blue whales, for instance. The biggest creature in the whole ocean, right? They can reach up to 100 feet long, while our dear orcas are commonly 20 to 26 feet long. This does not stop our fearsome hunters from backing off that. When they're hungry, they'll hunt, and when they hunt, the size is nothing. Let's now see what happens when these orcas hunt minke whales. Minke whales are known for their speed and endurance. Their pointed heads and short dorsal fins help them with it. They usually are found solitary and hardly in a pair or group of 3. Just like this minke whale who had no idea that its life was about to be completely turned over in a few minutes. Maybe you're not turned over, but End? Well, let's see. When the pod of killer whales spotted the lone minke whale, they found what they were looking for. The mink tried racing away, but it's not easy to do that. It struggled, ran, and escaped for 2 hours. But killers are sharp, and they work in teams. In the end, they dragged it under the water. Another video shows a bunch of orcas grouping together and targeting a lone minke whale again. These fearsome killers are on an excursion in 2017 when a group of humans spotted them and filmed them ripping apart the minke whale into pieces, making a meal out of it. Now, we all know that orcas hunt seals. I mean, we've seen them doing it. Seals are usually smaller in size, but when it comes to elephant seals, who are known for their size, if we take a look at this video, where a group of killer whales spotted elephant seals nearby, these sea lion colonies are the most favorite part for the orcas to test their hunting skills, as it's full of inexperienced young pups just playing and enjoying their time, unaware of the danger around them. As soon as a sea lion decides to get in the water, the orcas get what they were looking for. There's no way now for the sea lion to run, and we all know what happened next, don't we? The sea lion is far away from the coast. It's surrounded by a group of one of the largest and most advanced killers of the ocean. All of its attempts against the predator are going to be worthless. The prey gradually becomes weaker as a result of blood loss and exercise. The elephant seal dies after a 45-minute fight and is consumed by the killer whale family, and the sea gradually becomes calmer. Okay, so are we going to make sure that no prey of the killer whale is absent from our list? How can we forget about great white sharks? There's been an attack, though not recorded, but the remains of a great white shark washed up on the beach. Signs point to the fact that this is the work of killer whales and no one else. Plus, the orcas were seen lurking in the water nearby. And with the great white shark, we have our 7-gill shark as well. This one was attacked by a pair of orcas where they, after grabbing the shark, ate its liver and left the body to drown and for the other fishes to feed upon. Hence, this is how these killer whales exclude no species on Earth and hunt everything they think best to.